breath, my last breath, my last breath. You won't see me until my last breath, 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 my last breath.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Lawler! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bishop!
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so here we are, Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, and these fans love premiums, man. They're here for fight 1 through fight 13, and for us as broadcasters, it's always a treat to call fights with that type of energy.
It's fun to call fights, and there are a lot of people there. When we come to Canada, every time it's completely full. Tonight, they have filled every seat.
Oh, beautiful entry as he secures the double leg takedown.
Big ground and pound.
Nicely done.
This is where he wants to be.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Now inside the closed guard.
Oh, watch guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight. Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission. In the half guard.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get 2 high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. Oh, big punch lands. Another big takedown.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how Pink...
Lawler's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Both fighters back to their feet now.
Oh, he's in the clinch again.
Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Oh, Superman punch. Oh, good work with the jab there.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Right hook to the head, blocked. Under 2 minutes now to go. Back and forth we go.
Oh, nice elbow.
Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping this. Lawler's trying for a submission here. Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working towards the finish.
Holding the position.
Fighting for it. He wants it back.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, now he bails on the submission.
Knee on belly, hustles up, knee on belly. He's raining down ground and pound. He has to move, or the fight is going to get stopped.
Oh, huge Superman punch. What do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful, successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's going to shoot for another takedown, and I would almost be willing to bet he's going to secure it.
I'll take your action.
Okay.
Block that shot there. Oh, and there it is again, DC. I know you're not surprised you saw that one coming from
a mile away, because that's all we've seen over and over again. This guy shooting for takedowns and him securing takedowns. So it's no surprise the earnest is on his partner to try to change the course of this fight.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Lawler.
Oh, right into mouth. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
Oh, big elbow.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Great job last time. Same thing this round. Your ground control is unbelievable. I've never seen somebody with such control down there.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Here we are, early round two. All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet, because his face was turning into mincemeat with that ground and pound in the previous round.
Oh, he got demolished, man. It was punches, it was elbows, it was transitions into the elbows. I mean, he had so much more knowledge in this area that although his opponent is a great ground fighter, jiu-jitsu goes out the window when you're getting punched in the face, and there was no better example of it than what we just saw in the previous round.
Making all these shots count. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Lawler gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Finds his range with the jab. Got the single collar tie. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Leg kick lands. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Just missed with the left there.
And doing work with the jab. He turned his entire body, gets it out of the cup, and landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Oh, he's got his back.
Nice. There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Lawler's in half guard. Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
And there you go. Again, half guard.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell right now it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
You need to work out his position.
Tight. Oh, he got out!
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
Oh, Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Side control now. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Lawler.
Stay in tight. Grab the hand. Grab the hand.
Gotta be careful here.
Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there.
And there you go, again, half guard.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard.
All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful though, he's got a lot of submissions off his back.
Stay relaxed.
Changing the position.
That's that guard.
He's got to be careful here.
20 seconds to go, round two. Nice transition into full guard here. We'll see what he chooses to do now.
He's going to be trying to pass the half or eventually get the full guard, full mount, sorry.
All right, that's the end of round number two. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Beautiful. Huge block there. Oh, nice hook. Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. That's a big strike right there.
Well, he might be working towards an attritive knockout here tonight as he continues to pepper that body. Look at those numbers, bottom of your screen. That has been the most significant stat in this fight. The body strikes.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that's getting deep. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. It looks.
Oh, submission defense holds up again.
It's on point. He's constantly under attack, and he just constantly bats away these submission attempts back to back.
Lands with the ground and pound. In position for a submission attempt here. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round.
I need you to take your back position now.
All hard as he gets back to his feet. Late in this final round, we'll see if he can rally.
Let's see if he can rally. It's going to be difficult, but hey, he's got a chance, and that's all you can ask for. If you're going to go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you. guillotine jump.
That's it. Get that guillotine now.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, another submission attempt by him now.
How in the world did he escape that submission? Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
Lawler gets back up again. Leads with the right punch. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. 1.5 minutes to go in this third and final round. Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses.
That punch didn't get through. Great defensive skills on display.
Oh, that's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding. Nice kick to the body. Oh, there's the single. 1 minute now to go in our third and final round.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom. Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. He's got it. He's got it. He's bridging.
Oh, no way, he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-27, 29-28, for the winner by unanimous decision, Fisher!
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him in our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous decision.
And he said he wanted to finish. But sometimes your opponent's not willing to play the game. In those instances, all you can do is control what you can control, and that's fight to the best of your ability. He did exactly that tonight.
Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Johnson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Avila!
fight? You ready?
All right, ready to go with live action here from Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Oh, he lands that team. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Kabalov gets the early takedown. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles. And there you go, again, half guard.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, and get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Kabalov's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity. That's a great kick landed there.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll. And you watch the opponent, he's walking gingerly on his leg, and one big tell that you're starting to really do well with your leg kicks is when your opponent starts to switch stances.
Right.
Watch for a stance switch very soon. Now he's going full mount.
Oh, it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here. Triangle now, DC. We'll see if he can close the shot.
Oh, the triangle is in, and not only does he have the triangle, if his opponent circles the wrong way, he can even attack an arm bar. This is a very big advantage position for this fighter. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Kabalov's right back to the full mount here.
Big ground and pound.
Lands the ground and pound strike here.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Oh, he's setting up an arm bar now. Oh, arms in tight. He might get a finish here. Whoa, submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm bar.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Johnson's in half guard. These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Kabalov's back in full mount.
Beautiful transition.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Kabalov. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Khabilov.
All right, breathe deep and relax. Excellent job that man. Your striking looks beautiful. You have to keep that up now. I want more combinations.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, so perhaps a little frustration creeping in as our next round gets underway. Very close to submitting his opponent in the previous round, but was unable to do so.
Wasn't able to do it, but he was so very close. He was trying to put himself back in that position, but maybe this time he gets the finish he wants so bad. Jab is on point right now. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home? So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, he's looking to set up that head kick. No good. Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Johnson.
Beautiful timing on this play there. Nice takedown lands.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position. That was a slick transition.
Johnson gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Very fast leg kick lands for him.
How clean is that jab by Johnson? Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. Oh, and there he goes working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight.
Shoot over. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a sub.
You got to try to find whether or not you're going to land ground and pound here or if you're going to go to a submission. Get the mount here.
Going for an arm bar now. Oh, that looks tight to me. It looks like it might be like, oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler. And he's really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Johnson's in half guard now. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Khabilov's back in half guard. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Nice crack there.
He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches.
Oh, it's tight. Some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position.
Oh, nice.
Good work from the top here by Johnson. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Johnson.
Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
All right, so that calf is starting to bruise up. We'll keep an eye on it.
He's got to check now, because if he doesn't, his leg is going to be so... He's not going to be able to move. He's going to be in real trouble. Another takedown land.
And the horn sounds on round 2.
Nice work last round. Completely dominated him on the ground. We want to keep doing that this round. Be smart when you enter into that clinch or takedown position.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. There's the leg kick. That one checked by Johnson.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Another kick to the leg now landed by Khabilov. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Hook to the head lands flush there by Johnson.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
Man, he has been absolutely masterful on the feet this evening, and everything has worked off of that patented jab. He has had it in his opponent's face all night long, and he's used it to set up his other combinations. Expertly done on the feet tonight.
Oh, right into mount.
Trying for a submission now. Ooh, it's tight. He takes it. What a fight!
Man.
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 9 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out, Khabilov.
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
You didn't bother me. You preached to your crowd, but don't bother waiting your. Don't bother waiting your. Better luck next time. You don't know me, you're taking the road that I chose, ways that I fought. I don't owe you one thing to beg you, you crazy, crazy robot. These tears run dry. These tears run dry. I heard you calling me. Well, you were loud. You were howling constant. I think you wanna